Okay. All right, you guys. So I want to tell you guys a story. Okay, it's not a story, but it's something that happened in my life. Okay. Okay, and let me just tell you, this is basically the story of my fucking life. All right. If you want to know how my life goes, let me show you how my life goes. Okay, let me show you. This is an example, and by listening to this example, you will probably understand how my life goes. Okay. How my life is most of the time. Okay. The type of shit that happens to me. So there's this day, okay, that I go out for a walk. It's a nice evening, not hot, not cold, nice evening, okay? Now, for some reason, I don't understand why, okay? And I guess, no, I don't know. So let me tell you. I don't know why in Stockton, California, during this period of time, around maybe 2015, in the evenings at around from 5 from 5 and on, downtown area, lonely as fuck. I'm talking about ghost city, okay? I'm not playing. No fucking cars, no fucking people, no nothing, okay? From 5 or 6 p.m. and on, no one, okay? It's fucking empty. I don't know how, dude, okay? Like, no people walking, no nothing. It's like, what the hell? Am I the only person that lives here? Where the hell's the people? So I believe that it's because there's no entertainment, right, in downtown. The only thing there is the theater. There's a theater, and that's it. Basically, that's the only entertaining thing in downtown. Now they made an arcade in downtown, which I like that. I wish they would have made that when I was over there. But when I was over there, the only thing was a theater, okay, and like a little ice cream shop next to the theater. So that's pretty boring. And there were, after like 5, no people, okay? Like, maybe I'm lying, and there would be like, like a couple people sitting at the park. But I'm talking about people walking around, walking their dog, doing stuff. 0, okay? Nothing. Cars passing by up and down.
You don't have water for me tomorrow?
Nope. You could be doing zigzags in the middle of the road, blindfolded and shit. Nothing's gonna happen because there's no fucking cars, no nothing, okay? I'm serious. So this day I'm walking, right, and it's a very lonely day like that. And I go over there by the park because there was 1 block, 2 blocks. There was 1 block, and there was just houses, apartments, and stuff. There was another block, a laundromat on the corner, a little liquor store next to it, okay? And then you go that way, and then on the 3rd block there's a park, okay? And that park is like not really it's just 1 block, and there's the only shit that they have to like entertaining right there. There's no playground or nothing, or like benches and stuff. No, there's only like this little area where you do like some bars to do exercising. That's it. So not very entertaining, not very many people there. The people that would be there were people that did like heroin and stuff, so they would be right there. Like a couple of them, but not always, Occasionally there would be some people. So then I go and I'm on the next to the sidewalk, right, of the park. And then I'm going almost next to the corner, and the way that I'm walking, I'm seeing this old guy, okay, this very old guy, walking so slow, okay, hella slowly. And he's walking on the road, okay? So let me tell you what he would do, okay? Which was hella strange, okay? I'm not playing around. Y'all are gonna think that I'm lying about this, okay? I'm not fucking lying, okay? I'm fucking serious right now when I tell you this shit, okay? This dude was walking so slowly. I'm talking about a 90-year-old Asian dude, okay? Straight up gray hairs, okay? Straight up. The whole head, the whole facial hair, everything, okay? Gray hairs, alright? So for some reason, he has 2 bags. I don't know how many bags, but he has bags of groceries, okay? Holding them on each hand. And he's very old, walking very slow. So he would get the bags, okay? Multiple times, okay? In this time frame that I'm talking about. He would have the bags in his hands. He would put them down on the floor. He would go to the sidewalk, okay, because he was on the side on the road, on the side of the sidewalk, walking on the road. He would put him down, okay. He would go to the side, to the little edge of the sidewalk, and he would put his feet up on the edge of the sidewalk, 1 foot, and then like do like a couple steps, and then get off of it, and then return back to his bags and pick them up, and keep walking hella slowly, and then he would put him down again, and he would do that same shit, okay, and then he would keep on walking hella slowly. So then something in me told me, right? It was like, I saw that he had like one of those big buckets of ice cream in the bag. So I was like, that shit must be heavy. And for an old man like that stuff that he's carrying is heavy, you know? I should tell him, I should try to help him, you know? I should tell him, hey, do you need help with your groceries? I'll help you take them to your house, right? Because I was like, I'm young, you know? I was pushing a double stroller with 2 kids, you know? And it hadn't been long since I had given birth. But I was, you know, I was like, whatever, you know, I could help him. I'm pretty sure he lives somewhere around here. If he has ice cream, he probably lives somewhere around here, you know. So I could help him with the bag so he doesn't have to, because I was seeing how he was setting them down, right? And then he would pick them up. So I was like, you know, and he looked hella old and walking hella slow. So I was like, I could help him. So then I go up to him and I'm like, hey, do you need help with your groceries, taking them to your house? This motherfucker, bitch, what the fuck, okay? So he puts his motherfucking bags down. This motherfucker starts trying to do some karate to me, okay? Yeah. He starts lifting his fucking leg up and shit. And he starts going like that, like hella slowly though. And like almost falling down. He would be like, motherfucker, fuck ya, motherfucker. And trying to do those karate moves. And I was like, what the fuck? Right? And dude, like I'm telling you, it was empty as fuck right there. So that it's sad that no one was there to witness that. Because they would have probably been like, what the hell? Okay? There was no motherfucker around. Okay? And I'm witnessing the shit and I'm like, is this shit real? Is this shit really happening to me right now? Right? So then I'm just like, you know, I'm trying to help you. Do you need help? And he's just like hella trying to like fight me. And I'm like, okay. And I felt like bad, you know. I was like, what the hell? I'm just trying to help. And look at what he's cussing at me and trying to fight me. What the hell? So then I just keep walking. Okay. I'm like, whatever. Okay, I guess he doesn't need help. So then I start walking more. Okay. And as I was walking, I got a thing in my head, right? An idea. Hey, that guy is hella old. You're trying to help him and he doesn't understand that. He's trying to do karate and cussing at you. Maybe he has dementia, okay? Maybe he has dementia and he doesn't know what he's doing, okay? Maybe he escaped from like their house. Maybe he lives with like his kids or something and he got out and now he's doing weird shit in the street and he's in danger, okay? You should probably call the police and tell them about him so they could get him safely to his house, right? So that idea came into my head. All right. And I was contemplating. I was like, should I call the police and let them know? Does he know where he's going? Does he not? Is he lost? Does he know where he's going? What's going on? Why is he acting that way? You know, that's weird. So then, you know, when I go that way, okay, guess who the fuck I see? Him on the other street. And he's still doing that weird shit of setting the bags down and getting on the sidewalk and doing a few little steps around. Yeah. And when he sees me, yup, you got it. Started trying to do karate again and started cussing at me. So then, when that shit happened again, I was like, okay, so this motherfucker made it from over there to over here safely. I was like, alright, he knows what the fuck he's doing. And you know what? I was like, that is none of my fucking business, okay? I'm not gonna call no fucking police. I'm not gonna do shit. I was like, I'm done, okay? All the time I try to stick my nose somewhere where it doesn't belong, some dumbass shit happens to me. So I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing shit, okay? But I was just thinking like, that was pretty weird, huh? And that was that day. I needed a little bit of excitement, and I guess God was like, hey, let me put that Chinese dude in her life, for a little bit. And it was pretty funny. And up until this day, I don't even understand what the hell that was, okay? It was funny. Because I'm talking about this dude was cussing at me, okay? I'm talking about he was lifting his leg up in the air, okay? Trying to fucking kick me. Crazy. And, I don't know. I just wish people would have been there to see and, laugh about it, because it was funny. That would have made it been hey, at least I entertained those people. But it was fucking weird, I still don't know. Did he make it home safely? Was he just an old Chinese dude that didn't know English and thought that everything was unsafe, and even people that are trying to help him are trying to say something bad and steal his food? I don't know. Weird. So, that's a weird thing that has happened in my life. Then, but sometimes old people, they be playing though. Cause look, there was this other time I was at the food bank, right? And there was this community food bank over there in Stockton, that there's a park, and then there's a little community center, and right there they give food every Tuesdays, Wednesday, and Friday or some shit like that. So I would go sometimes to get some food, and this day I was right there standing in line waiting for my food. And, they let the old people go first, like the seniors and shit. They let them go first to get their food so they won't have to be waiting long. And, there's this very old guy that's 80-something or 90. A white dude with his wife. And I guess they gave them boxes. And there's this dude that's very helpful, that's there all the time. I think he goes and helps them like a volunteer. I'm not sure. I think so. I think he's one of the people that goes to get food, but he stays there longer and tries to be extra helpful, right? But he was helping someone. He was already taking a box for someone, okay, one of the other people. So when they gave this dude his box, there was no one, right? And he was pretty old. So then I walked up to him, and I'm like something, and my mom was like, hey, you could do it. Go and try to help. So then I'm like, oh, do you need help? I could help you. Dude. The old guy, he was like, no, I don't need help from you. Not from a girl. I don't need help from a girl. I was like, what the hell? Why the fuck does it matter if I'm a girl or a guy or whatever the fuck I am? Motherfucking an entity. Bitch, a fucking ghost. Who gives a damn what the fuck I am? I'm trying to help you. Because you can't fucking do it. And I want to be fucking nice. This dude just made me feel so bad how he said that. He was like, from you, from a girl? No. I don't need it. No. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, yeah, he can help me. And the guy was coming back, walking this way, the one that helps with the boxes. He's like, yeah, he could help me. And then I was like, what a sexist douchebag. But then, right, I honestly felt so bad. It did hurt. Okay? So I was just trying to help. But then I got into his perspective. I put myself in his place, right? And what? In the backyard, Angel, and do not kick the ball out, okay? Please, don't be kicking it all crazy or into neighbors' yards. Kick it correctly. Okay, so I got into his perspective, right? I was like, alright, so I'm an old guy, that was raised back in the day when men were, the man of the house. And, women were just women. And I'm an old person now, right? I'm like a million. And I'm at this food bank. And, unfortunately, I'm here, needing help because I can't carry my groceries to my car. Okay, I'm that old that I can't do that. Okay, my youthful days, they're gone. You know, and then comes this girl, right? Trying to help me. This girl. Who the fuck does she think she is? That I would need her fucking help? This woman. No, I don't need your help, woman. Why? Right? Because he's already old, right? He's already like, annoyed because he's old. And then this girl's trying to help him. Like, oh yeah, that's how weak I am that I even need help from this girl. You know what I mean? So that's how I got it. And I was like, all right. I understand his perspective now, right? That must be sad. It must be sad to get to, that stage in your life, and, that's probably sad. So I understood him and I forgave him for, being so rude to me. It was like, okay, makes sense now that he would, react like that. But it was sad, though. That was mean. It's because he could have just said it, like, nicely, too, He could have just been like, oh, no, that's fine. I'm waiting for, whatever his name is to come and help me. Thank you, right? But he just said it so messed up, like so rudely, refused my help that I was like, that's what I get for trying to help. Dang. And honestly, to me, it wouldn't matter who. As long as somebody helped me, I would be thankful to God that, that this person is kind enough to help me. It wouldn't matter who it is. But like I said, if you were born around that time that he was, you would probably see shit like that, And it's sad. And speaking of that, you guys, of like elderly, like, I was thinking the other day about, like, you see how women, they get older and stuff, and some of them go and do surgeries, and their face ends up looking like a little weird because they did surgeries, right? Like, you could tell the plastic surgery, right? I don't know, you could tell something looks a little different. So I was just thinking, that's so sad, huh? I was just thinking, like, oh my God, imagine getting to that age, right? And having to do that. Like your mind has so much life left, right? You have so much, like, ganas de vivir, ¿me entiendes? You have, like, you feel like you're still so strong. Like, you could still do so much more, right? That will to do, that desire to do so many more things, right? You feel that. But unfortunately, even though your mind feels that way, you look at yourself in the mirror and you feel yourself, your physical self, and the physical side of you is just not cooperating with your mentality, right? You feel like you want to do all this stuff and like your mind is still young, but your body is, aging and you can't stop it. That's just how it works, That's hella sad, huh? It's like the walls. You see those things that they show, like, on the TV and stuff, like when people be like in a wall and then it's closing and you can't do nothing about it. And you wish you could. That's so sad. Cause I feel like when you get your wrinkles and shit, you should just be like, I'm an old lady now, right? You got your gray hairs, you're like, oh my God, I'm an old lady, right? I'm a grandma now. I gotta do grandma shit. I'm gonna go and learn how to knit. Okay, you go and you're like, I knit now. I don't fucking know. But instead of these hoes, they're like, gray hair. I'm gonna fucking dye my hair. Never. They get a Sharpie and they're like, you know. You're an old lady now, man. Calm your ass down. But that must be sad, huh? You can't do nothing about it. Really sad. I wouldn't be able to understand that feeling, but just from thinking about it, what I can understand just from my own thought process is, damn, that's hella fucked up, and men too, like they're like 40 something, and they start with that ED, they wish they could, back in the day it was like boing, and now you can't do shit, they go and they get that fucking rhino pill from the gas station, that's so sad. They want to do all them crazy moves and shit, and they can't. So sad. Why do we have to get old, man? Oh. But then if we don't get old, then we don't have grandparents no more. And we all like grandparents. But we get old. And then we never die. And then our life gets hella boring. Like, oh my god, I never die. What the fuck? I want to die. You're just like, man, can I fucking die now? Nope, you can't. You're gonna be young living forever. Just let me fucking die. And then I die right now. I don't know. But, I also got into the dark side. What's the dark side? You want me to explain to you? Well, what if you never died? Okay? What if you never died? What if you lived forever, right? So we feel that it's unfair that we have to die, right? Man, why do I have to die? Right? We don't know what happens after death, right? I'm gonna go to heaven. They put this perspective of heaven like it's this fucking holy place with a fucking dude with a fucking beard and shit, and wearing all white and crap with like clouds all around. Clouds. And you're just chilling. You do good, it's all good. You do bad, you go to this like burning place where there's this fucking dude with a fucking pointy shit that will fucking, with a fucking pointy tail, and he's fucking red and he's made of fire and shit, and you burn yourself and I put him out of fire. So, you get tortured and shit. And then you think that, right? Oh, I'm gonna be good. But you don't really think about it hella much. That's just like a little idea, But now, let's think about it, okay? So you never die, okay? You think that this is it, right? This life. Because you think like, oh, when I die, I want to go to heaven, so you try to be good. Good, supposedly, with your hypocritic ass. Damn well you do badass shit. We're here trying to act like you're good. And damn well you're going to hell, motherfucking bitch. Quit fucking around with me. Talking about heaven and shit. Damn well you're going to hell. I'm just kidding. So anyways, what if you never died? What if you kept living and living and living and living and living and living and living? That would be kind of cool, huh? Wow. You always just keep on living? That's kind of nice. I would think that's cool, right? You just keep living. Wait, what does that mean? That'd be the perfect chance for criminals, right? Evildoers. These motherfuckers would go and do whatever the fuck they wanted, right? They would kill motherfuckers, they would torture bitches, they would fucking do every fucking crime. They would rob a bank, They would have orgies and shit. They would do every fucking thing. Alright? Because when they die, you know, if somehow they die during a crazy shit that they're doing, they just wake up again and they're like, oh, I'm alive again. Nice. Right? So that means you could just do whatever. But here's the thing, alright? That's why I'm saying that'd be a criminal stream, right? Let's say that I was that. Okay? Let's say that I never died. Okay? Let's look at it like a dream, okay? So you see how you have a dream, right? And then when you wake up, you don't remember like every single fact about that dream, you know, everything that happened, okay? And it might, you know, fade away like really quickly, okay? And you might try to be like, but wait, but why was I doing that in the dream and that? And it's like weird stuff, right? You don't remember. It's like little pieces, you don't really remember, right? Then you quickly forget about it, okay? So let's say this whole life becomes like that, right? This awareness. So then when I die in this lifetime, in this, you know, now, I wake up in a whole different like date, right? I wake up in a whole different scene. And I'm just like, and then there's something already going on in that scene, right? Like, you woke up because your kid fell down, right? And hurt their knee or something. And then they're like, ah.
Mándame un Gmail que yo tengo todo eso bien. Tengo. Y dile que tengo experiencia de haciendo reparación, macharle, machucar cualquier todo, textura. Mándale un email.
It's not doing it.
Why not?
I don't know.
Huh?
Right.
What's that?
Okay.
Hi, my name is Gerardo. I do flips.
Okay, what else?
Apartamento, o sea, flips.
Mm.
Y les hago todo, desde electricidad. Electricidad, drywall, machar, cualquier textura. Except for what? Organic. But
Okay, ya. Le dije que sabes hacer todo. Nomás eso no.
Okay. Dile que tengo mi troca, mi licencia y todo.
Okay.
My own tools. Bueno, con este puto pantalón que te pusiste. Te hace mirar bien, ¿no?
call 9. What's your number?
No, ni me lo sé. Me gustaría agarrarte así con las patas, así como para el viento. Ay, sorry, te estaba pisando, güey. Sorry, güey. Me hizo, mira, me hizo, quítate, güey. Sorry, güey. Ay, sorry, baby.
¿Los niños qué están haciendo?
La computadora.
Ok.
Alright.
So yeah, okay. So then you wake up and everything is like, now you're in a whole different reality now, okay? It's like yourself, like yourself, your likes, dislikes, but it's like you're like what you were experiencing. That was just your dream. You're like, oh my god, that dream was crazy. You wake up because you have an appointment today and you already have shit that's like already figured out, okay? Like shit that you already were aware of. What the hell? Right? And that whole thing was just a dream. And this thing that you're living now, that's your real life. But that dream felt so fucking real. Right? Was it reality? Who knows? Right? If it was reality. Okay? How does this work? I don't know. It's amazing. Okay? Dude. Amazing. Okay? Amazing. So, like I said, right? So if you're a criminal, right? You would go in life and you would do all this bullshit. Especially now that you are aware of this. You're like, wait a minute. I've done hella bad shit. And then I just wake up back in the day and I'm doing something and then I could just do more stuff and keep doing whatever and it doesn't matter. Right? So then I got to that point, right? And like thinking about that, like, okay, so what would be the point if I got that opportunity, right? To be eternal, right? Somehow be eternal. Of causing mayhem, right? Of committing crimes, of doing negative things, right? What would be the point of that? Right? Like, wouldn't you get tired after so many, like, bank robberies? After so many orgies? After so much cheating? So much drugs and beer? ¿Ah?
Nursery.
Una nursería donde hay plantas.
Yeah.
Bueno, nurse, esa es una enfermera.
Okay.
Where?
It's everywhere.
Yeah, nurse. Enfermera. So, okay. So what would be the point, right? I don't know. I just feel like there would only be so much, negative shit that you could do. Like, that would just be like, eh. But in reality, all that shit leads to destruction, right? At the end, doing all those negative actions would lead me to destruction, right? And I will start again, like, in a different time. And yeah, sure, I'll keep living and I'll keep, experiencing stuff. But, that's kind of crazy. Like, I do have to live in this place, I do have to experience this place. Is there stuff about this place that I don't like? That I personally, like, I feel something, about it? Like, is there something that I have a problem with? Is there something that I would like to change? Okay? Because maybe, yeah, I can rebel and I could commit crimes and I can act negatively, right? And keep doing that, because this place is probably, maybe the reason why I'm doing those things, it's because, why am I not acting in a positive manner, right? Maybe it's because there's something about this that I feel that's unfair or that I can't change, right? Hey, but if you have all these chances and this ability, don't you think that
Acaba de adivinar.
Dude,
¿Por
stop.
qué, man? Eso no es importante lo que estás haciendo, Aleida. Ayúdame a hacer lo importante para buscar trabajo, verga.
Go to a real place and find a damn job at a real fucking
The
place
fuck,
around here.
bitch.
So, anyways,
O sea, puta, no te va a sacar
if
de la
you
quitar hambre.
if you are that important, right? Like, or that shit is so weird, extraordinary, that you feel that is very true, that has happened. Why not look at stuff deeper and get more aware, become more self-aware, right? And be like, well, there's something that's bothering me. There's something that, I get this memory and I do something negative because it causes that pain and I do something bad. Or there's a reason why I do it, right? You thought something was unfair, you thought you were treated badly, you got abused, something happened, right? So then you turn to whatever negativity to do that, right? You rob a bank, why? Because you ain't got no money, right? But then you rob the bank and, you're hiding away from the law, you're a criminal now, right? Like, you can't be an honest, decent person now because you did that, right? Someone does something to you, kill them, the same thing, okay? You do anything bad and now you're not this decent person anymore, okay? So, why not just, like, look at all my actions, and think to myself, what have I done right and wrong, and try to fix those errors and try to live a more positive life, right? So, hey, I remember that one time I did rob a bank and, life was great. Like, I was buying all this and that and crazy, but I was hiding. Yeah, I couldn't be out nowhere. So all that stuff that I wanted in reality, I couldn't even use it, make good use of it, because I was just hiding. And it was actually even worse than just being broke and acquiring that shit, doing something legal. Okay, even if it took more time. Okay? So now it's like, so I needed money, right? So I did that. So what's another way that I could have gained that money? And I could have actually enjoyed the stuff that I got, okay? Those privileges, okay? Hey, there's careers that I can, do, okay? So that I could gain a lot of money. So maybe I could, instead of going and taking the easy way, robbing a bank, but then robbing a bank equals negativity, okay? Maybe, but the pro is that it's easy, okay? It's easy and it's fast. But the con is that now you can't enjoy the stuff that you have from that thing because you're hiding now and you're criminal. Okay? So, now maybe, what if you would have became a doctor? And now you get paid hella good and you're a doctor and you're a superhero in your community and you get to help out people and you get to enjoy that stuff for real. Okay? It might take a while for you to study and do that, but anybody could do that. Okay? You put your mind into it, anybody could do anything that they want. Anybody could do anything. Okay? I guarantee that. Okay? Anybody can do anything that they desire. Alright? It might take some hard work, but it'll be worth it 100%. Okay? I assure you that. So then you think, well, I will do that, Instead of just ending this shit and not valuing it, I should try to make it last. Every episode lasts. And try to do something beautiful, right? Take advantage of this beautiful opportunity that is given to me.